Rockstar just buffed these missions with some double money and double RP for this week in GTA Online, and honestly, they're actually worth playing. Not only can you stack up some serious cash while having fun with this game, but if you complete the whole set, you'll walk away with a bonus $500,000 plus an additional $100,000 for a total of $600K, plus the double money and double RP you're already making for each individual mission. Now, I already dropped the full money guide on Friday. I'll have that link down in the description below and also on screen, but today we're going to be jumping into the rest of the missions live so you can see exactly how good they are in action. I'll give you guys some tips and tricks to help you complete these in an easier and a faster fashion. And let's just have fun with some GTA Online. So like I said during the intro of today's video, on my money guide on Friday, I made a video just basically going through the G's cash bonus, explaining it, why it's good for money and ammo, actually. And then I also talked about the Gerald's Last Play bonus, and we played through Make Ends Meet, which was my personal favorite out of the Gerald's Last Play storyline. And then I also played through End Product, which is probably the mission that players find the toughest. Right now, we're going to be doing Deal With It, and then also in this video, we're going to go through Bad Companies, basically all the other ones I didn't do. So we're doing Deal With It, we're going to go through Bad Companies, Fast Peddling, as well as Go Figure. All right, jumping in, we need to head to the drug deal. Now, I believe with this, we're going to interrupt this drug deal. We need to try and find his stash or something like that, I believe. And then we need to go and take out a bunch of evidence because the cops have some evidence of him or something like that. I didn't read up what this mission was actually about. But right now, Gerald texted us. He said, the tracker says the product is down at Elysian Island due to ship out. Get down there, make sure it never hits the water. Okay, so we're taking out a bunch of stuff. So yeah, let's head down there. We're gonna find the 4 locations that it could be at, and we're gonna have to fight a bunch of enemies throughout this mission. And then it's gonna switch to law enforcement. We're gonna get a wanted level, have to go around, destroy evidence, and while we do that, also fight the police. And that's why it's imperative you use a good vehicle, whether it's the Armored Kuruma. The Duke of Death is free, so that's a vehicle you could use that gives you a lot of bullet protection, or this glitched Coquette D5 as like an actual bulletproof vehicle. I mean, it's glitched as well. It's like actually glitched, so you can't get shot out of this thing. It can blow up though, but that is what I would recommend on the mission like this if you're having trouble taking out all these enemies. You could do a mission like this on foot and just take some time, but I feel like just for the purposes of this mission for this video that I'm doing, because I'm recording this actually at the same time that I'm doing my money guide on Friday. You guys are just seeing this as an individual video. I'm gonna ask you guys in the comments of that video if you want to see a live gameplay, but I'm probably gonna come out with it anyway, I believe. Might as well. Monday's just a good day for me for coming out with a live gameplay. You know, I have these big, highly edited videos over the weekend that I like to release, and then on Mondays I like something a little bit more chill, and this week is fun with this bonus. So yeah, let's just keep clapping these fools. There's only a few more enemies left, and then we got to start opening up these crates. Now, mind you, I believe more enemies are going to spawn on this mission while you're fighting people, so it's not like you could just kill everyone and then be at peace to open up these crates. I think enemies are going to keep getting thrown at you, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's just first check this one crate. Nothing's there. Okay, yeah, we already checked one. You can see more enemies are spawning. I'm just going to wait for this guy to turn the corner, murk him out real fast. Let's go check these other 2 crates. Probably won't be in here. Oh, and then we will go to the last crate. I wonder if it's always the last crate. They probably just do that to artificially lengthen the mission, I would imagine. Or no, it's not in any of those. That's why we need to go destroy the evidence. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, Gerald says, crap, they use the trackers as bait. All right, cool. I got wind of a deal going on right now. Go see if it's our stuff. Let's head on over there. We gotta search the area for the buyers, and we don't need to do much searching because you can see one of them already popped up on the mini-map right here. You can also see a police vehicle parked outside, so clearly the deal is going down, but we're probably gonna want to engage with these police because we're gonna want to search for the product here. So let's take these guys out. I'm sorry, tough day on the job. And let's destroy the evidence. So you can get out of your vehicle or obviously just toss grenades, sticky bombs, whatever here. Back up so we don't get blown up. I was waiting for that van to get blown up. Perfect. All right, if they trace the stash, only a matter of time before they trace the others nearby. We got to cut some losses. Burn them. I'm sorry, Gerald. That's tough. We got to destroy all this product. That's a lot of money we're blowing up right here. So let's head to this next spot. I mean, with this mission, when you're using this vehicle, you can see how cheese it is because we're just driving around in a bulletproof car. Like I said, not explosive resistant. This is not like an actual Amani Tech vehicle or an actual armored vehicle. It is literally just glitched and bullets won't penetrate you. This thing can still eventually blow up if you shoot it enough. Keep that in mind. If you see the car smoking, get out because it is gonna blow up. This is not something that you can just sit inside and be invincible and you just simply can't get shot out of it. And I'm about to, okay, thank God I didn't go over the edge. Just chuck that nade down there. Let's go to the next bit of evidence. And then I think after this, all we need to do, it would be just lose the wanted level and regroup at Gerald's. The last bit of evidence is on this police van, so that's when I would recommend use a sticky bomb. That way you can stick the explosive to it, blow it up, and we're good to go. So we did good. Now we are instructed to lose the police, and it's perfect because I'm right over here by the LS River, so I'm just gonna drive on over this direction. That should allow me to just get out of the line of sight. Oh, that guy's already in the he's in the river with us, so I'm gonna go up here then and try and stay away from the cops. Obviously hang around Gerald's apartment's location because we're gonna need to regroup with him at the end of this mission anyway, and we're right in his neck of the woods anyway. He's right up here. Okay, never mind, you just have to lose the cops and that's it. So mission passed. We did that in 7 minutes flat. $43,200 for that mission. Now let's start up the mission Bad Companies. It has a 64% rating. I think it honestly deserves a little bit of a higher one. I feel like all the ratings in this game, I mean, you know, it's just judged off if you press like or dislike at the end or if you fail and stuff like that. But honestly, I feel like a lot of the missions in this game deserve higher ratings. But either way, we should probably, I mean, if we want to make this faster, we would do this in an Oppressor Mark II once again. But let's just use our Coquette D5 just to continue to use, you know, the bulletproof nature of the vehicle and whatnot. Coming up on our first location, I'm not actually sure how many henchmen we got here. Kill the Salva henchmen. Oh my god. I could not be any worse with that free aim. Holy. I feel like I should make it easier on myself and use the assisted aim when I'm using a vehicle, but I like having the control of like which enemy I want to target. And I don't really get that when I use assisted aim, even though it would make it easier to hit targets while I'm moving really fast myself. But anyways, we took him out. Let's go to the next location. Salva henchman location numero dos. I could probably get him. Yeah, I could use this staircase. I'm gonna use the machine pistol on these guys. Let's go down the ramp here. To get out, I'll probably have to use the driveway. This would be, yeah, I could see why using any sort of armored vehicle, especially for this one's good, because there's enemies all sorts of elevation, up, down, etc. on the multiple floors of this little apartment building here. Motel, apartment, I don't know, maybe it's a motel. I can't hit that guy up there. Wait, hold on. There we go. Okay, took him out. Well, let's get to location number 3. We don't even need to kill all of them here, as long as you take out the target itself. I don't even know how many times I've showed up in this same location for different missions, but I swear there was a Simeon's Premium Deluxe repo work that was right here in this exact same parking lot as well in the alley. Which for this, honestly, I think the guy's up on top. Maybe I'll just switch up my weapon anyway. You could probably chuck grenades up there. I don't even know if I need to go up there myself, but let me just take out these guys real quick. Let's see, if I toss a nade up here, will this kill him? Yep, that worked. All right, on to location number 4. Here we are coming up on location number 4. Now, just a quick side note too, I realized as I was playing this, like yesterday when I was recording the other video, because right now, well, actually not even yesterday, 2 days ago, I'm recording this segment of this video on the 27th, but when I played the other mission, Deal With It, that was on Thursday for my weekly update guide, but I just recorded a mission ahead of time. This one I'm recording 2 days later on Saturday, and I'm not even trying to do this as fast as possible, honestly. I'm just trying to play, and I'm noticing that I'm having a lot more fun because I'm not trying to stress myself out on getting this done. Like, we've spent, you know, this recording 6 minutes, but this mission's only 5.5 minutes long so far. I should probably come from a different way. If I jump this fence, I'm dead. But I like playing through these missions when I'm not stressed for time. Like, I'm just kicking back, playing the game, and I feel like that's the most important part, right? Is just having fun playing a game, not worried about getting exactly the meta time. I mean, if you're trying to be strategic and make a certain amount of money per hour, that's worth it, right? Like we were talking about in the weekly update guide. But since this video is just, you know, talking about the missions and playing through some of them as, you know, some entertainment and live gameplay, I feel like this is perfect. We're taking it at exactly the right pace we need to be going. So now we need to take out the Salva gang boss who's at the construction site on the other side of town. And you can still use this vehicle over there. You don't need to go on foot if you don't want. Or of course use an Oppressor Mark II, but for the sake of this video, like I said, I'm using the D5 because you can get by with an armored Kuruma or a Duke of Death just fine. You can get by with the Oppressor Mark II. Not everyone has that, but I feel like instead of investing in an armored Kuruma, you might as well just get the Coquette D5 since Rockstar still hasn't patched it yet. Now, I'm not sure on the best way to approach this so that we could take this guy out without needing to kill absolutely every single enemy in this construction site, because don't forget, there's an armored vehicle right here. And obviously, we're impervious to its round. Oh, never mind. It's a Karen Technical. Okay, I thought it was gonna be an insurgent or something. A Karen Technical makes more sense for this gang. But this guy's probably up on top, right? He's not gonna be down here, yeah. So looks like we are going on foot, ladies and gentlemen. Just be careful getting up here. You are gonna get absolutely lit up by all these enemies. I gotta warm up my aim, I'll be honest. It is tough today right now. I'm cold, I gotta warm up. Oh, nice. There's cover right in front of me. That's perfect. I gotta take that right away. Oh, that blind fire was dirty. That was like blind fire quickscope. I gotta reposition. I'm in such a bad spot. I'm not able to target these guys. Okay, there's the boss, I would imagine, is him. Let me make sure this guy doesn't kill me. He's still taking cover. Headshot. Now we gotta take a photo of homeboy here. Snap. All right, and then we just gotta leave, and that's probably mission end. So this is gonna be about a 9 or 9.5 minute mission for me, which is one of the longer ones for sure. We are out of there. We got away. Mission pass, yeah, just above the 9 minute. That took me 9 minutes and 15 seconds for $50,400. Let's see the RP. 3,500, 3,900. Basically 4,000 right there. Not bad. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this fast peddling mission, 69% rating, we're just raiding a bunch of grass farms, right? Or something like that. I haven't read through the description on top, but highest rated one, so it's gotta be fun. We gotta steal the drugs. Let me dress in some civilian clothing, and I'll start my timer, and we'll get on over here. So yeah, we have a bunch of different types of illicit goods. We got some grass, some pills, we got some meth, as well as some Coca-Cola. Let's go for the Coca-Cola first. Oh, we got some guys already waiting for us in the back parking lot. Okay, they knew they were waiting for me. Is this a trap? I don't know. But let's clear this place out. Oh, I was gonna say, I was expecting a bunch of people in here. There's just one guy, so give me that package. We'll be on our way. I have arrived at the location of the math, where all the reprobates of Los Santos go. This is like, you know, it's the illicit Kumon is what it is. Everyone comes here, they wanna do some math. Maybe smoke some math, inject some math. It's a party. You do math in your own way that you prefer. You know what I'm saying? You can even go as far as to say that these guys are some math heads. That's how much they love math. See, look at these teachers. Look at that. They're in lab coats. Take you out. See ya. And let's go to the location of the pills now. Some vitamins. I tell you, man, Gerald is so helpful, man. He's selling Coca-Cola to the youth of Los Santos. He was just teaching them some math, or I guess these guys were teaching the youth some math. Now these guys are selling vitamins and supplements. I mean, they're just trying to keep everyone healthy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say though, these guys are kind of aggressive. We're just keeping guard of the vitamins. Okay, we got a bunch of enemies in here. Let me use my machine pistol. I actually don't know why I'm using the machine pistol. This is like one of the worst choices I could use. Let me just use like an LMG or something. What am I doing here? All right, they're schwacked. Let's grab this package right here. Oh, it's in a nice little bag too. Look at that. A bag of supplements. And for my final trick, the location of some freshly cut green grass, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take these goons out front. Oh my. Little do they know, they can't hit me with any of their bullets because I'm in a glitched vehicle. Ha ha ha. How many enemies are gonna be inside? I wanna use a shotgun this time. Let's use the assault shotgun. This guy, what the? Okay, see, he didn't show up on the radar. These guys are like appearing from the woodwork, man. They're just emerging from the pot plants. That's crazy. Grab that bad boy, and now we just gotta regroup at Gerald's apartment. Alrighty, I'll see you guys there. Nice. All right, so we completed that. That was just under 9 minutes. I should have waited. I didn't look at the time. We still got the $50,400 payout. So I guess we did get paid out for the 9 minute interval. 4,400 RP, solid stuff. Now, I will be honest, the last mission that I wanted to show for this video, but I'm gonna omit because it's just gonna become too long. It is the Go Figure mission. You're finding those action figures in different locations. There's a few different places you can go, like Vinewood Studios, the Pink Cage, University of Los Santos, Mirror Park. I mean, this mission is just tedious. It's not really hard, it's just tedious, annoying, and boring, and doesn't really make for a fun live gameplay. So I'm gonna skip it, but you do need to get that completed along with the rest of the other 5 missions, so all 6 in total if you want that 500k bonus. If you haven't got it, go hit up Rockstar support for sure. But a lot of players are gonna get confused on this because it's not really clear. You have to do all 6 missions, plus you need to find a G's cache. So if you don't go on the minimap right here and go to this location, not this specific location, but go to this icon on your map, it'll spawn in a whole bunch of different places. You need to find a G's cache. You just need to find one. I mean, they're double money in RP anyway, but just find one in general because that's also the second prerequisite for the 500k. Playing through all 6 missions plus finding a G's cache. So don't forget about that. Anyways, we're gonna wrap things up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram for more GTA Online content outside of YouTube, specifically twitch.tv/hazardousHTTV. Thank you guys so much for the support on the highly edited videos over the weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios, amigos.